Buddha says, when you only focus on the problem, more problem will come to you. But when you focus on solving problem, more ways and opportunity will come to you. Whatever happened, depression it's not a solution. Being depressed would be another problem. Either solve the problem or let it go, but never live with the problems. The real problem is not the problem itself, but your reaction to it is the problem. Most of the time, we spend our energy and time thinking about the problem, to take action to solve it, if instead of talking about each other, talk to each other. Many problems in the world will disappear. Most problems in life have two reasons. Or we act without thinking, or without action, we just think. No one has a perfect life. Everyone has their own problems. Only some people know how to solve them and with what method. Buddha believed that if we can understand the nature of suffering and instead run away from it, let's accept them eagerly. My mental suffering decrease. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here to continue our journey together and have a better life. As the Buddha said, change is never painful. Only resistance to change is painful. Imagine for a moment that you are in the sea and the water is up to your waist and big waves have to pass through you to reach the shore. Now to try to fight these waves and stop them until they reach the shore, you fall suddenly. Is it true? But if you accept that those waves are necessary to pass through you, then the way you face each wave is different. You can focus on taking care of yourself during this process. You can change the way you stand, and it's true that your feet may leave the ground at any moment. But as soon as the wave passes, you prepared yourself to put your feet back on the ground. Imagine the sea you are in. It's all the painful feeling you're dealing with. When you try to stop these feelings and fight them, you will get into trouble. But when you let them be here and take their natural course, they do the same thing. And instead of using all our strength to fight those feelings, we can use this power to overcome emotion, take care of ourselves. As Rumi said, we look inside and at the present, not at the outside and troubles. Everything starts from within and let it flow. We can achieve peace by accepting pain. Of course, this acceptance is pure submission to faith, and destiny is different. And it doesn't mean that we only hope that change will come one day and do nothing and just wait. Life can break and upset anyone. Life is not fair. But let's not forget that the world does not owe us anything. If you have the attitude of a victim, you will always be a victim of faith, parents, and others you know. If you have another attitude like this, you are broken from somewhere. You become strong. Take the pen in your hand and write your own life story, your own destiny. According to Rumi, from where the pain comes, there is medicine there. The fact of the matter is that the human mind is always flying around and thinking about different issues. Now, your question is how to increase inner peace. 1. Breathe consciously. You can do this exercise in any situation and any place. Just sit quietly for a minute and work on your breathing. In this case, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Do this several times with complete concentration. Note that the inhalation and exhalation cycle should last 6 seconds. 2. Conscious observation. In this technique, you have to choose an object from your surroundings and focus on it for 2 minutes. You can even focus on the geometric shape of the clouds or the shape of the leaves on the trees. 3. Conscious awareness. This exercise helps us focus our attention on doing a task. It means that we should not do that work as a habit and automatically, and do it with as much awareness as possible and at the moment. 4. Conscious listening. Our surroundings can be full of different sounds, a voice that we don't pay attention to most of the time. In this technique, by choosing a sound like a piece of music, try to direct our attention to the sound of the birds and listen carefully to the surrounding sound. 5. Conscious thinking. In this exercise, you can choose an activity like washing the dishes and do this activity with as much awareness and thinking as possible and high concentration to do this task. And the last exercise is conscious gratitude. In this technique, you should be thankful for 5 different things in your life every day. For example, about the food you eat, or the sense of smell because of which you can feel all kinds of perfumes. According to the Buddha, happiness never comes to someone who is not grateful for what he has. Marsh asked River what happened to be so clear. The river replied, I passed. That is, by passing and not clinging to our thoughts and feelings, we can have a sense of liberation. Of course, it's not an easy path, but it's possible. No amount of darkness can extinguish a small candle. When the mind is calm, happiness is like a shadow that never leaves us. It's better to defeat ourselves than to win 1,000 battles. You will never be happy if you always worry about what others think about you and how they think. Thousands of candles can be lit with one candle, so the life of the candle will not be short if you share happiness with others. Someone said to Buddha, I want happiness. Buddha replied, first remove I, which tells about yourself. Then remove I want, which tells about your desire. Now what remains with you is happiness. Thank you for being with me. Please like the video and subscribe the channel. Take care all of your moments.